Hello and welcome to another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm Carma Apple, a lover of stories and RPGs. How are you doing? Alright, in the last episode we went out to the desert and completed this bounty, man's not so best friend. And we have about, 4 days until the Sanctus announcement. So hopefully we can do a few things before the game actually pushes us towards progressing the main story. Alright, if that's, let's jump right in. Alright, where do I go? Probably there. Alright. Who's this guy? A regal soldier. Ah, have you heard the news? The state army defeated a human. Splendid, isn't it? This should free up the soldiers for a bit. Hopefully those wanted posters of Helmsmay will catch their eye. Okay, that's over here, right? Maybe. I'm guessing. Hey, I'm turning in my stuff, homie. Ah, surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty? That certainly is Rampart's tale. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are something else. Here's the reward as promised. Take it, it's yours. Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa, 10,000? Rev? Oh, and courage. Nice. Ah, give me that money.
All right.
And 4. Nice. Okay, we still have everything at 1 besides wisdom. Hopefully they start picking up. Good to know. And popularity rank. Wait, did that number go down? Ah. My support is changing.
Amazing!
There's really 10,000 rev here? I'm ready for more contracts if they all pay out this well. I'm afraid you can't. I don't have any other contracts I can offer you right now. The recruitment centers in other cities should also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. Okay, so I pretty much get 1 per city? Is that what you're saying? Okay, but there's a bunch of bounties on that board over there. Come on, man. All right, so let's see what everyone's doing. A little bit of everything, I suppose. Spent time at ? Okay, I guess not that one. Okay, it's kind of all over the place. Oh, does this mean I can rank up when they have that symbol by them? Let's go hang out with Stroll and find out. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Ah, Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. We shall talk. Ah, he's just hanging out here. Whoa, what is that? What is that? What the heck? Ah, that's crazy. Okay. Ah, Stroll, what's up? Ah, it's you! Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. So, I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydran, the landowner of the Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Clever. Huh, what does that mean? Are you using a different word than what you should? Ah, I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Ah, thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. I don't know if taking Elda with you is a great idea if he's a devout sanctus follower. I was told Lord Hydran comes here often. Okay, so we just... Oh, right on cue. Okay, never mind. He's right here. Right here. This guy. Huh. Huh. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydran. But, how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you come to reflect and pray?
No.
No, I came to see you actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the banker domicils in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Oh boy, okay. I get it, okay. Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. Huh. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
What? Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, do I know your compatriot from somewhere? Wait, do you? Have we met somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Let us go. Before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. And no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Actually, I was just thinking the opposite. Thanks for bringing that up, sir. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left in the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. And you have terrible phrasing. You should choose your words more carefully.
Stop.
Let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. Yes. What are we gonna do there, Straw?
I'm sorry.
I don't think we could come up with a way to just have him magically decide that he wants to help us, right? I'm so sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hiren into offering assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. And that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Heliotis must rise again from the ruin that human wrought, restore to its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord's parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should... Huh?
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. Ah, so you are unaware of it. I suspected as much. Give our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there weren't any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Yeah, but where and... I mean, it's burnt down, right? Can you think of any leads?
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire. Huh,
Hey,
what to do? Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with this wild goose chase. No, we're doing this together.
No.
No. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been here to keep me calm. I've avoided this for far too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I can take another step without you by my side. Oh, we're buddies till the end. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. Ooh. The proud noble Stroll, keeper of heritor of the warrior's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbers within thee, has come to blossom. Okay. A new bond, a new power. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank 3.
Of course I'd like you to come. But
The party can now study the sword master. Okay, cool. Wait, his class evolves? Is that what's going on? You can now study the sword master in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Okay, cool. I do hope you find the inheritance your parents left you. All they hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. I shall find it and rebuild. And hopefully things go good for every one of his people. Because I doubt we'll be able to rely on that other dude. That guy. Stroll and I return to the others. The others. Wait a minute. Why do they say that? Like, there's only 3 of us. Come on. Back to the Hush Honeybee. Where I hear a voice. Oh, okay. He seemed promising, but... Oh, she's... Oh... Brigida comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to her. Yes, we should. Can I visit her at night? Ooh.
Really?
There are some things you can only do at night. I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything. Okay. Well, we're going to go find,
Alright then.
Is there a way to just... Oh, okay.
Go.
That's... gonna work. That teleport point. Oh! I'll do this. Knock the out. He drank too much. Okay. There she is. Brigida. Lady, how are you?
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. So you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignments? Oh. What assignment? Was I supposed to do something for you? I forgot. I'm in.
Now then.
Alright, come in. Yep, yes. Inside the building, yes. This is what I wanted you to handle. The hell is that? A dog? I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return. Wait, where are you going? I thought this bond was with you, not your dog.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. What? Is that really a dog? Is it actually some vicious monster?
What?
No.
No, it's as weak and pathetic as it looks. Harmless. Okay, cool. I guess you're having me babysit? Pet watch? Whatever. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Orf.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. Okay, well, why hide it?
Why?
Why do you want to keep it if you're forced to hide it? I could tell you it's because I like animals. It's up to you whether you choose to believe that. Okay. Anyways, follow the rules I gave you, betray me, and you can be sure I'll make you and your friends regret it. Okay,
That's right.
her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want. Oh. Okay. What's her name? Tell me. What did you name the dog, Brigida? I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted to taking care of Brigida's dog. Huh. It seems strangely attached to you already. Yeah,
I see now.
I guess. I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Wait. Why do you know that?
Why?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow. Whoa, how did you get all this? We're not very sneaky, apparently.
Speaking of,
How many people, know this? Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say that the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Ha! Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps. What? How do you know that? I'll be frank, Will. You're bad for business, but that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they'll turn a profit, but I hate the damn things from the bottom of my heart. Oh, okay. Interesting. Ha, there is definitely some kind of backstory behind that. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Okay. I mean, I guess she's using her brains and saying, I hate the damn things, but the world revolves around them and I need to make money. I'm a merchant. Okay, cool. Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even ever stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down. Okay.
as it is,
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched will. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? Okay. Okay. I can sense Brigida's fate, expectations and trust towards me, okay? Oh, fate. Okay. Cool. Ma'am. Miss. Lady.
Yet still they oppose me.
Ah. Who's they? Reduces the med cost for a merchant. Okay, cool.
Farewell.
Nice. You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. What? But I haven't done anything though.
Huh?
You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. Wait. I don't know if that's true. I think the dog probably does like you. They wouldn't be hanging out with you here, right?
See you.
Until next time, we'll be waiting, or at least the dog will. Oh, come on. I want to hang out with you too, girl.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, yes, nearer.
Well then.
I'm growing as a person. I'm a dog sitter. I'm trying to get housing for people. Yeah. Nice. Okay, where to next? Alright, I skipped the day 619 because basically all I did was talk to an NPC, give her 250 bevy, and got elegance. And then during the night, I cooked a recipe with Fabian. But looks like one of my followers is trying to reach out to me today, so see what's going on. I wonder if he'll come again. If he does, oh, it's Regatta. Comes to mind. Regatta comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Yeah, let's see what she's up to. Oh, it's raining. Not the kind of day I'd like to be out in, but the shops are having sales, so do you want to go somewhere nearby? Oh, sales on the shops. Huh. I should consider, is that a holiday or is just because it's raining? I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask about anything. Yeah, is it the
What now?
oh, calendar. Oh no, it's sales because it's on Idol's Day. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go see Brigitte.
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Have you come to work? Of course, I have.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. Okay. I'm walking your dog. Got it. You can't be so coming in and out of here. You can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you're no questions, then get to it. Okay. Through the back door, I guess, or something. I took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked her around the capital. Okay. Rawr. It seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I can hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. Ah, yeah, I'm sorry. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. It's proof that she's smart?
Listen.
She's such a smart girl.
ah,
I trusted you unconditionally. Sight unseen, and you think that makes it smart? Sure. Whatever you say. Worf.
hopeless.
I've never liked this thing, even since the first time I laid eyes on it. Wait, then why did you take it? It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
Oh wow, the dog was getting bullied, I'm guessing. Wow, that's messed up. It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. Oh. You hated it?
Hmm?
It's a strong word. Why?
In those days,
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt, and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived. Wow.
it's a living hell.
It was hell. Yeah, I can't imagine.
Really?
I never have guessed to see who you are now. What am I doing? Talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like the dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget what I said. Alright, understood.
Sure.
Yes.
Good, and while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell. A bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your own way through the muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging mag obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. Oh, cool. I can exchange it for cheaper, I guess. I could sense Brigada's attempts at kindness and trust. She's doing her best. Oh, rank
no
3.
pain can stop me now.
Increase skill inherited slot for the merchant lineage to 2. Alright. And then cheaper mag
Even then.
exchange. I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. Oh, I do, huh? Curious tried to kill Luis, did he not? Then I imagine you're aiming for the same thing?
You there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? Well, obviously, improve the country.
That's...
I want to better this country. Your true motives, I said, though. Well, I suppose it's not impossible. You really do mean that. Yeah. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually. What
Enough.
true nature, ma'am? That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. And what about you, ma'am? Yes, lady? No? Okay.
Time marches on.
Time
and the age
marches
of a new
on.
King draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
So Fordent's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyways? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did at the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. I still believe the state army is getting all the credit for taking down the human after all. Wait, are they? What? We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for the events to unfold. Okay. Until the events unfold, we will just hang out, I guess. The 6th grand announcement is happening tomorrow. So I better make this time count. Which I won't. Because there's not really anything to do right now.
Tolerance.
Ah, my tolerance went up when I cooked with Fabian.
Why, that's...
The night before the events kick off. I couldn't continue to help out at night.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
It was. What do you mean by that?
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ah, it might. What's gonna happen? Ah, not many people are there though.
Lend me your ears.
Yes.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Thank you, church, for giving us permission to
So it really is His
acknowledge
Majesty.
that.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king.
Okay.
This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Even me. If,
Yeah, you.
and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Okay.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running.
Okay.
We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Ah.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Right.
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
True.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A
But,
valid concern,
yeah.
but one His Majesty prepared for.
Yes, the chains.
Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Ah. Okay, so you have to make it on the rock to even be protected. Good to know.
Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Yeah, if people trust those people, yeah, sure.
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Ah, yeah, you're in trouble, buddy.
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Okay, that's the big announcement. Anyone can become king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
Right.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
True.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. a small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you recall those chains that froze Alces in place?
Yep.
Seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic.
Oh, yeah, we can't kill Louise, right?
Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Louis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
Dang. Wow.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Louis to dominate through sheer martial strength.
Yeah.
We appear to be at an impasse.
Yeah, what do we do about that, right? Oh, I know.
Everyone,
Oh,
have you seen
Abby.
Maria?
Well, where's Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Okay, we'll look for her. Where do we start? Maria, where are you?
You're kidding!
Huh, where could Maria have gone? Wait, oh no. Oh no, what? Hey, you.
Whatever.
Maria, oh you mean that kid? Yeah, I saw her earlier. Really? Where was she headed? The stairs north of Uncharted Row, you know, by the general store. Didn't look to be running an errand though.
Hey!
The general store, we might find someone else who saw her if we head over there. Okay, the general store's over here. Right. This way, right? Up here? Ah. Hello.
Hey!
Say, we're looking for a little girl. Have you seen anyone like that around here? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. Very descriptive there, Gallica. We're looking for a little girl. She was muttering Papa and looked all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. Maria, could she have gone to the Grand Cathedral? Yeah, that's probably where she went. That would have been my first guess. We could have just checked there first.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas too, sir. Wow. Well. Sir.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. Huh. She just went inside. Wait, you let her inside? Wait, you let her pass? Why? Oh yeah, see, Gallica's wondering the same thing. The way her eyes looked, it's not... I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. You know. Maria, what are you doing?
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Okay.
One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back.
Okay.
Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to be so lonely.
Oh, kid.
The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave?
Oh.
Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's not your fault.
It's our fault.
What? How? You?
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I remember Papa saying something like that.
Yeah.
He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Don't worry.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Oh.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
Not a problem. We did what we could.
It looks like she's worked things out.
Yes.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
No idea.
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
Yeah, what do we do?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. We have to come up with something, right?
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Yes, we...
Well, there's
it's
the
kinda
church's
obvious,
announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings.
Yeah.
I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
You're right, of course, right?
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
They want to make the game seem fair, right? This competition for the next king, but they already worked something out to ensure their victory, I suppose. What is it exactly? We'll find out, I'm sure. What's up, man?
Sorry, did I wake you?
No, I'm good. I was awake.
I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to come up with a plan. I get it. Let's think about it together, though.
Let's think about it together.
2 heads are better than 1.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
Ah.
That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
Ah, it is. Would you like to see it?
Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Oh, yeah. Want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe.
This is so great that everybody gets to see parts of the book.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land.
Yes.
This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions.
Really? I can think of other things, but alright.
Couldn't be further from reality, could it?
Right.
We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now.
Yeah.
And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting.
Yeah, because it's a new concept, right?
Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic.
Yeah, it seems like he's reading from this book.
Common inspiration. Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
Ah, yes.
A problem with no easy solution, I fear.
That is kind of true. Also, the guy that we tried talking to, I have a feeling their race are kind of set in the same mindset.
Lofty words.
The landlord.
I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
Yeah, how are we gonna do it, right?
Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Yo, for a while now. MC just clunks out here. Read my book. I'm going to bed.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
Nearer. Oh, what's going on?
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime.
Oh, here we go. Are we kicking things off?
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
Okay.
And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
The Tournament for the Throne.
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials.
Okay.
First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
Okay.
Official word is
Kill a
this
monster.
event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch or in it to win?
I have a feeling a lot of the populace can't do that task, so that kind of puts a lot of people out of the running then, right?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
Yeah.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
Alright.
You mean to suggest
What does that mean?
Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find
Oh. We can undo the curse.
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
Ah, good. Another option to take.
That attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
True. And I don't think he disposed of it. He might need it for another cause later on, right? What do we do?
that
Oh, I know.
reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
What?
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne.
Yes.
This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
Ah.
An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those
Right.
weasels.
Right. Oh, yeah. In the interest of fairness.
Saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably
Theocracy.
Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
Yes.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Gallica. You're the best. What are we gonna do? We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an Elda, I'm an outcast in the city. I think that gives us an advantage here. Obviously we enter the tournament for ourselves as candidates for the throne.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Yeah, one of us can take his place for now. But that doesn't make sense, does it?
But I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis.
Oh, okay, yeah, close to
He
Luis.
doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what
Yeah,
Silver
I
was
guess
saying.
so. Yeah.
Which means, even though the world
Such a
looks down on
noble-hearted
you as an
man.
elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
Ah, yes, that is true. I'm one of the few that can.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
For what?
I see. An undercover
okay.
operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
That's true.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Ah, she's so concerned about Will. Come on, guys. Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
Of course. I remind of the words that Prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
I don't know how well that's gonna work for
So much for
everyone.
being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Grius's journal. Okay. I'm sure gonna go back to that a few times in the story.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger?
You know, I'm the main character, so I do stupid stuff.
Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yeah, I have to carry on his legacy, to be honest.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
Yeah, same.
What's the competition?
It's a big grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
Yes.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
Oh, I have one follower already. A fan.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Yes.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Oh, why, thank you. That's actually the plan.
From the start.
Oh, yeah.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
Yes, it might be some time.
Lonely.
Oh. Yeah, she was just talking about how lonely it was here, and we're like, yeah, now we're leaving.
Maria.
Oh, Maria, I'm
I'll be
sorry.
cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Ah, yes.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceania's capital in time on foot.
Right, we need a carriage,
I bet
right?
all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
What?
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Okay. We will do that. Register to be king, right?
This
That's so
should be
weird.
the place, right?
Yep, this is the place.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
Ah, yes. I'm the one that's entering.
I'm the one entering.
You?
Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. They're a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Yeah, that is true.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
An elder.
Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort?
Uh-oh.
Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Oh, no.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
Oh, boy.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Yeah, but what about you?
I've seen you before, too.
Yeah, what about you then?
Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Oh, yes, yes.
That was a close one.
Yeah, don't say that too loudly, Gallica.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
Oh. Hey, thank you.
Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
Yeah.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Right. What do we do? Oh, there's bounties.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
Yeah.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Yes, bigger is better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here. Are you lot here for this tournament, then?
Ah, yes, we are.
It's slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
How about
We're late
requests
to the
on
party.
anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, we're doing bounties for people?
See. Whoa, he's horrible. Heisme.
Heisme.
A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
Okay.
This might just be perfect.
Wait, how so?
Do you have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. We can be sure of that.
Wait, who are you?
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
Yeah.
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Wait, we hear you.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
Yes.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
You do?
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
You know, maybe he has a big head. We don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win.
Sharp as always, Captain.
Oh, is that right?
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
I see. Are we gonna appeal to the people? Instead of going for, you know, glory of a gigantic monster head?
Ho there!
Oh,
Are you really
there.
taking the bounty on Heisman?
Oh, it's that guy from... Yeah, oh, you did bring that up, didn't you?
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Ah, yes.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard
Barden.
captain from Atira, a town to the south.
Okay.
The bounty on Heisman is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisman has stooped to abducting
Heisman?
our wee ones.
Whoa.
Our children.
Taking your
Selling them
children.
off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
Yeah, that's probably not a good thing, right?
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right?
On top of their
Even if
children
he's some
going missing.
infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. deep in the territory of vicious giant worms.
Okay.
We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
Yeah, what do we do?
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it.
And you know, it's... yeah, I can see why.
A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
Oh, dude, you're not pitiful.
There's nothing pitiful about it.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow
Right.
your...
Oh,
Thanks to
shoot.
you.
Sorry.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything.
Alright.
That you'd closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me.
Yeah.
In case we shall meet in Matera, the old castle.
Materia.
Please, make haste.
Make haste. I shall go now.
Well, no
Shouldn't we
backing out
just
of
get a
this
ride
now.
from this dude?
You sure this is what we want?
You know, honestly, I don't know.
The way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity.
Ah, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
Yes.
I guess that's fair.
That makes sense.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Somehow. Okay. Sounds good. You're gonna be the one to tell her. I have a feeling she won't be too happy about that. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you're actually thinking of participating in the tournament of the throne. Oh, the audacity of youth. Yeah, no, That's rich, a mere fledgling, with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
Thank you.
The ideal leader for this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Louise dare to. Okay, whoa, slow down, sir. Huh? That hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give you elegy at your funeral. I suppose he's the candidate too? I guess. I don't know who that man is. Why did he bring that up? Hey, would it be alright if we accept a bounty contract for Helmsmay? Helmsmay? You sure you can handle that? You can't be we can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course I can. You're an odd one, alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Matera, and you can probably get more information there. Okay, yes. 100,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. And courage. Ice man.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now. Okay, we're heading back.
No registration issues, I trust?
Okay, here's the moment. Yeah, no, it was good. It was awesome.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
That was it, Stroll? You're not gonna tell her?
Stroll?
Yeah, come on, man. Tell her.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, great. Yes. Surprise!
Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements.
Okay, well... Okay, she's having complications on her side as well, it would seem.
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
Oh my gosh, we're already starting off with issues. Alright.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Yeah, notice she's not looking at us?
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is...
She's so great.
You shall soon see for yourself.
Thanks. Thank you, Hulkenberg.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
Right.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Wait, what?
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title.
Oh. Okay.
We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Okay, that's true.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
She still wears the outfit.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Yeah. Her comrades, right?
Sounds like
Hopefully.
you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Yes, we'll need it. Pump, ba-dum, pump, pump, pump. The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow. Okay.
Let's rest.
We should probably stay inside and rest today. Yes.
Good night.
Good night as well, Gallica.
Can I come in?
Oh, Maria. Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I'll be cheering for you. So
Oh, don't start crying.
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh, Maria. I won't tell her.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Yes.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
Ooh, yeah, let's not make promises anymore, Will.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Of course.
This one's important.
Promising returns. Okay.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Good night, Maria. What's up?
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Yeah, what's up,
Since
girl?
our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside.
True.
But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
What, really?
You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
Ah, yes.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Yeah, no, you're gonna find out that they're trying to keep control of the people. I'm sure.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country.
Right.
Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people.
Yeah, that never happens. Yeah.
In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts.
Yeah, they don't want to lose their control and power, right?
Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then.
It's not, Hohenberg.
It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Oh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nearer. Oh. Whoa, what's this? Who's that?
Judah!
Judah! Okay. Who's she? Who is she? Oh, dang. Okay.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear.
Wow.
One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky.
So beautiful. Okay. She must be some kind of famous diva or something. Wow. That was amazing, right?
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
And the
Ladies and
flames.
gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne.
Woo!
For the first time, the crown
oh,
is
we
anyone's
weren't
to
supposed to
claim,
cheer there.
as
Damn
long
it.
as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Oh
Let's
yes.
discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
Oh, okay, a
There,
port city.
They face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage.
Okay.
Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith,
Montario's.
Altaberry Heights.
Okay.
And finally, our heroes make
Oh, you
their
didn't say what we were gonna do.
return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence,
One and only
Forden!
78. Yeah.
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Yay! Fireworks. Man in the lead, I suppose.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly.
Well, then why are you in the running?
But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
Okay, that doesn't seem
much for
like...
this being a fair competition.
Yeah, right.
How many horses do the Sanctis have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Oh boy.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What?
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't
Right.
worry. He's
What
definitely
do we
paying
do?
attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel.
Oh, it's
the
this
Black
dude.
Hound.
Okay.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
Okay.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on
mean-
with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's
Okay.
Roger Ward.
Hey, a normal
By
person, I
war,
guess.
By conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it
Okay.
more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea.
Who's this guy?
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow.
Yeah.
We lose this? I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Yeah. What are we looking at here?
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Oh, it's me. Hey, look, hi, it's me. Oh. Well, shit.
An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Yeah, that is a pretty bad political plan.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived.
Oh.
And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Oh, great.
What's going on?
Nitwit! What is he doing?
Great. Yeah. It's gonna show up, alright? Any second.
Contestants, are you ready?
No. Oh, wait. That must be our ride.
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Oh, wow.
A land runner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Oh, boy. Nice. He stuck the landing.
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
Yes, beautiful.
You nearly brought down the cathedral. Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Yeah, sure.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
Let them begin. What about that old dude that was at the recruitment center? They didn't mention him.
Come on!
Let's go, let's go! Oh, dang. Hang on, girl.
Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Holy cow. That thing is moving. Hey, a couple of people thought that our campaign was interesting, I suppose. Our number went down. I ended, or is that a bad thing? I don't know. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince. Yep. I don't know how the people are gonna feel about this. About us going, we're a candidate, but here's the prince that's taking our spot. Whoa, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear? Oh, who's this guy? So I just run her along the main road then. The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let us have some coordinates for a little test run. Okay. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to the place called Martira. Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. Okay. Where is it? Oh, okay. Over here. Right here.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. Martira. Here it is. Down to Martira, huh? This craft's legs. Oh, I'd say that'd be 4 days, 3 nights about. Oh, okay. We don't just... Okay.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the road will be safer at that kind of speed. Oh, okay. I guess that's pretty fast. And yeah, yeah, they can't touch us on this big thing, can they? Bolly good. Now clench your britches, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castle Town. Okay, here we go.
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
It's crazy.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm running this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad?
Gusto.
Isn't this a rush?
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It is amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
Wahahaha.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
Yeah, what's going on?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious
Ishkia.
from the wings. And
Yeah.
despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Okay. Wait, what?
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Yeah. He's just chilling, look at him. He's like, yeah. The Noble District. Okay.
Neurus? Are you there?
Neurus?
I'm coming in.
Neurus?
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage?
Okay, this is for the prince?
Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is
Pish
for royal
and
use
tosh.
and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
Where is it?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Good God.
Oh, there it is. Look at it. In all its glory. It looks great.
Is this a gauntlet runner?
Yes.
The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yeah, look at him.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
Oh, he did some modifications, huh?
You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile!
Oh boy.
A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby. For this mania, you embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy. Treason!
Oh boy, you're in trouble, buddy.
Mercy, please. Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh?
Oh.
Hold a tick.
Oh. Oops. She
Been
slipped.
looking for him, wandering across God knows where last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness, is His Highness still alive?
Uh-oh.
That's it. I've got you, haven't I?
It was His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Okay.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
Really?
I think. Maybe.
Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
True. Good point.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
I think we can count on him.
If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
sure,
that's right.
I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting.
I think it's technically still a boat, right?
Greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better.
Yeah, but the problem is our target.
Our destination is Port Rhylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania.
Rhylehaven,
It'd be a
okay.
trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal?
Oh.
Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Surprise, Houghtonberg.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
Yeah, that is true.
Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Right.
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Yeah, I mean, we could get disqualified, right? Like she said.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
This is a huge gamble.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Oh, neat.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
Okay.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't seem that bad. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. Okay, so more is chilling here somewhere. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around.
Oh yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kinda want to see what the engine room's like. Okay, we can do that. Well, where do I go? Hey, these are the beds. That's cool. That's different. There's boxes on a few of them, so... Huh. Okay, we are, where is the engine room? This way? Whoa, it's a heart. Wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on a Gauntlet Runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. Looks like the pipe's in here too. Called a runner phone. There's one in every room. Okay. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magla crystals to fuel to run, you see? Okay. Used to be you take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast, made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Okay. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyways, still plenty about the old girl that is a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Okay, well that's cool.
Speaking of,
Nuras said he's got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? Okay. I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hush Honeybee. Oh, okay. Okay, beds. What's in this room? Okay, that's the bookshelf. Kind of a lounge lobby area for... Okay, we have food stocked up. Okay. Use the Gauntlet Runner's cook table. You can make food, ingredients. Oh, okay. We got some items. Oh, and recipes too. Nice. Cool. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Maybe later, because that takes time, I'm guessing, and I kind of want to explore the pantry.
Oh.
There's some Bido meat and red grass. I wonder who left it here. I can use some for cooking. Oh, cool. Does that happen often? Okay, so what's a washroom? Water doesn't work right now. I'll be waiting to get it fixed. The toilets. Should I use? Yes, use the toilet. Yes. Oh, there we go.
Right.
I feel refreshed after spending some time in the bathroom. Okay. Hey, whoa, hey, you okay, man? Straw doesn't I feel drunk. Are you okay?
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the sway of the carriage, but it's another beast. Seems I'll need to learn to endure it. He's getting motion sickness, man. What's up here? Watchtower? What's over here? Deck. Watchtower? Okay, deck. Oh, wow, that's really whoa, holy cow, look at that thing. Oh, you can see him up there. Wow, this is crazy. Look at us speed through the city, or not city, the landscape. Okay. That is pretty cool, actually. Let's read a book. The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books I can read are A New World Travel Diary, Pride and Persuasion. Not now. Okay, we'll read this one. Let's do it. This book outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. I haven't started it yet. Nuras probably left this here, huh? Let's take over the window. Take it over to the window if you want to read together. Oh, I can read with you at the window. Okay, that's cool. Eloquence. Yes, more eloquence, please. Yes, let's read the book.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches the way to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking
Okay,
about?
probe for weak points. Why? You know? To gain the upper hand?
Sure.
So they gain the upper hand, perhaps.
No kidding.
Oh, I see. It feels like a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be. I feel like paying close attention to the art of persuasion has increased my eloquence.
All right.
4. Okay. I'm surprised. I guess it's a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Yeah, I agree. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time. Okay. It's not quite over.
Arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land.
Falls over the land.
Stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Okay, we gotta camp out because they can't travel at night, I suppose. 3 days until we reach Martira. Our first time camping the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'd be a long night, so why not spend time relaxing with someone? Oh, okay, hint hint. Hang out with someone. Oh ho, how was that ride, huh? Smooth as butter. Luxurious as a palace? Oh, inspiring. Tear-jerking. Absolutely. Gwahaha, this runner is such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it's due, but my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Hold on. Through full disclosure, that's all thanks to the little mechanism. Wait, what's beeping? I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Okay. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she didn't just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 winks. My 40 winks? What the hell does that mean? Ah, campfire. Apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Huntenberg, anyways. Eating bugs? Really? I'll catch one, I suppose. I caught one of the bugs gathered at the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an ingredient. I guess. Okay, where is she at? Oh. Oh, she's got the same mark. So I could pick whoever I want. Let's hang out with her.
Well met.
Well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Yes. By recalling the past and plans for the future with Houtenberg, maybe I can hold my imagination. Should I spend time with her? Yes, let's do it. This power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are those forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common are their armor-like appearance, yeah? What do you make of it? You know, honestly, it's cool, I suppose.
Certainly. I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look, per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. Yeah. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Yeah, don't worry, Houtenberg. We will make sure we are all fed. Houtenberg and I talk about the things to come. I feel like my imagination's increased.
All right.
Pop. It's getting quite late.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
True.
I knew it!
I just realized I bumped my mute button and I don't know how much of that I've lost, so I apologize. Yeah, that's upsetting. Okay, what should I do? Let's spend some time with Stroll.
Hey.
Hey, Will, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining my weapons may help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage. Do you want to spend time with Stroll? Yes. Right, let's have a look at your blade then. Right, yes, let's have a look at my blade. Oh.
Got a moment?
Got a moment? You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I like to live without the sword. Oh, okay. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine. All the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over? You know, honestly. I want to travel.
So that means...
Oh, I see.
To go where the wind takes you. I take it. That does sound nice. Yes, it does.
Aye.
I've got to get stronger, even if the village gets rebuilt, it'll all be naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to the spineless army and the incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis. Yeah, that is kind of rough, right? We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad that you're our captain, truly. You resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Ha! Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. To act with such conviction, how does one become so bold? I waver sometimes. I do have my moments where I waver. I suppose we all do, but you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you're our captain. Yeah, that is exactly why, I suppose. All this to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by the people, what the people think of as justice, right? They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder what it'll end up being after all this. Oh, I wonder who it'll be after all this.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully the prince, right? That's our whole goal, I believe. Anyways, the sword shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for a weapon has fortified my will to fight, as well as increased my courage.
Now then.
Give me some courage. Oh, and that is rank 2. Nice. Awesome, awesome.
Courage.
Yep, that's one of the things that Precious Ruler needs. I spent time with Strolls, honing our weapons. And somehow got something out of
I
it.
say, we could stop for a break.
Ahoy, break time, chums! There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
Oh,
a
okay.
splendid tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. So we get a closer look. Oh wow. That's kind of pretty. Oh wow, it's so pretty. She agrees with me. It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
Yeah, that's true. This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? Yeah, that is crazy, right? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off the magma. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Neris pulled out a sheet of paper and brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape from in front of him.
Hey.
Okay. Wow, Neris, how did you get so good at drawing? Painting? Ah, my boy. My boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I've finished here. Take it as a keepsake. Wait, you're giving this to me? You're sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for this sketch itself anymore. Okay, cool. Hey, why don't you give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, and we could tell her a story about this place. Yeah, that's true. The next time that we're in Grand Trade, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
Next time. Huh? A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Wait, are they? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great insight into my own research in flight. What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it hints itself blue and herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what matter of anomaly is current color portends. We took a brief detour to feel like my wisdom is getting bigger. Oh my gosh. I'm out of it. Okay, wisdom. Awesome.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner.
Ah, yes,
The
we
party,
reached our
secure in their gauntlet
campsite.
runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
6:25 nighttime. Rock Den Camp. We'll be in Martyra the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martyra is. Yeah, I wonder too. Alright. Since it's nighttime, oh, there's a glowing red dot. You have to check this to get an item for cooking. Okay.
Speaking of,
Excellent timing. I've just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. After our cart to Grand Trade was beset by bandits and you were thrown out, we walked the desert to reach the city. Such a vast empty expanse, an easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. Wait. You were thrown out, you walked... Oh, wow, I read that totally different. Yes, I had to walk. Well, I had, Gallica there, so we're good. Of course, no need to worry with her at your side, huh? I suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger. Well, in the event that you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my own advice. Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night. Time and time again, it helped correct my path in my journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say, I did not expect to return to a life on the road. 'Twill be a long journey yet. Perhaps we better rest while we can. Yep. Yes. Rest.
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? Sure, I suppose. My weapons are as sharp as they are going to get, and I'm not up for much. Care to keep me company for a while? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's hang out. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe I can hone my imagination.
Now then.
So next up is Martyra. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived at the royal capital, so much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought magic like this was only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? They probably didn't have allies.
What's that about?
Oh, I see.
I see. Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. That is true. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all of this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. Yeah, how many is there? I felt like my imagination's grown as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
Alright.
Forward to imagination. Slowly climbing that. Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Yes, let's discuss the map and our future plans. Stroll and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nearer. Okay, yes. Oh, cutscene. Yes.
Oh wow, I missed all this green.
Same. You alright?
So bumpy.
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Oh, what the heck?
What the? Did we just crash?
What's going on?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
A cannonade? Oh! Two guys are fighting, it looks like.
My star is rising!
What, sir?
Sanctism will reign!
It's them.
It's them.
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Okay.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
Yeah, you would think. What's going on?
See where they're aiming? They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Okay. Slow the other one down. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner. Okay.
in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
Yeah, that's true.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
What's he doing here? And how did he get here?
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Okay. Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Godel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win, and Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Oh. Let's help out Gladel then.
Let's give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Alright.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
Yeah, that's true. Shoot.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run.
Run.
Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now.
Yeah, don't mind us.
You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
Okay. Oh shit, he got to us fast.
In God's name, be thou punished.
Gydex and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh boy, we're in trouble.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place!
Know your place!
Is it
Okay.
fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
The eminence of God.
Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Right.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Oh, dang. What do we do?
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Don't forget.
Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
You disgrace
Oh,
the
boy.
sanctist way.
Roar! By the sworn oath of knighthood. Oh, power of heroes!
Oh boy. Hit him. Oh, that's his
In the name
weakness.
of justice.
What about you?
Warrior! I'll cut you down.
Witness
Oh,
the
he
power of
resists.
sanctity.
Okay.
What could you hope to achieve? Take this.
Oh, shit.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Come forth, royal soul. Burn!
Burn. Okay, that's not his weakness.
Let us fight as one.
All right, let's go.
Get him.
Behold my power.
Obviously, this is probably not gonna kill him, but at least get enough of his HP down. Oh, that was close.
Go to his side. To him.
It's okay.
Resist
We can do
that.
this. Let's go.
Okay. And what about this?
Freeze.
Oh, that's his weakness. We got him.
Hope to achieve.
Oh. What a cocky man.
Fight there.
I shall fight as the noble I am. No
Do you
holding
have
back.
ice? No, you don't.
After me. No.
Know your place.
Know your place.
Ice!
Ice.
Hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Take this. Worthy
The
foe after
sanctism
all.
is supreme.
Ah,
resilient
more.
than I
Oh,
expected.
you'll speak. Okay, cool.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back.
Uh-oh.
Feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
What? Oh.
Sanctism will reign.
Don't underestimate me.
Warrior! Hack and slash. Die hard.
Behold my
You hit
power.
their weakness! Go for it! You hit their
Damn
weakness!
you.
That's your opening, Captain!
Fight there.
Kill him? Okay, good.
So, the faithful are broken before you. Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Yeah, that sucks.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter.
Yo, Rata? Oh, dang, yeah, kick his shit.
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Ah, good way to get him to retreat, right?
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Yeah, finally.
Hey, get down here.
Oh, he's probably not gonna be happy, huh? We were doing this to help, man. Oh, wait a minute.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Isn't that the diva girl? What's she doing on their side? Are you hurt?
Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
She sounds a little different from when she's on stage.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Tryst.
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur.
Oh, okay.
Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Really? I'll keep my eye on you,
surprised
boy.
me out there, love. You bested Godot.
Yes, I did. Love.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember
Songstress.
to contain yourselves.
Yes. Stroll and Will are okay, I believe. It seems like you two have some kind of issue going on.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Nervous? Oh.
I'd
Oh, never mind.
Suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh?
Of course
Those
he's more
are
interested in
quality parts
this.
and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
That's right.
By the crown, you can't be serious. She is Juno.
Oh, she's flipping out.
Dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Oh, you're a huge fan, Altenberg.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Then, on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Yeah, that's right. It's all yours. The honor is yours.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Up there. What the... wow. Yeah, that thing is bigger than I thought it was.
Airborne gauntlet runner.
Oh, he didn't
He's
see
actually
it
finished it.
during the funeral. Yeah. Yep, that's it right there. Oh, Louise is here. Oh boy.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
Oh no. She's with him. Okay.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
Right.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
Whoa. Okay.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
Oh, wow. This guy's awesome.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess.
Yes, indeed.
I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Who are you? Obviously, we're candidates, right? We're your supporters.
We're your supporters. Hence your retaliation against Godot, then?
Yes, that's exactly why we did that.
He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
You know?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Oh. It's almost like I've heard that line before. Is this the moment of truth for our bonding moment? He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond to help save the... Yo. Game over. Game over? He'll laugh at us for this. That's game over, and... You know, to help you, Count Luis.
I want to help
of course.
You, Count Luis. Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Yes, of course, yes.
Really now? So you thought you'd step
Well,
in for
my-
a little self-promotion?
Yes.
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's in need there, Stroll.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Oh boy.
Please, I know we can help you.
Isn't it supposed to be like our trump card?
To see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all.
Oh, yes,
If you can manage
indeed.
that, I'll consider your proposal.
Okay, okay. Sounds easy enough.
See you, Loops.
Ah, see ya, love. Not sure why you're on his side. Yeah, sorry, Guadel.
Come on, Hector.
Yeah, he's mad at us.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
Yeah, we got lucky for sure.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Yeah, not at all.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice,
Heisme.
and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
That's right.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose. A place
At its
grown
repose.
thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
That's right. We shall never know.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
What's wrong, dude?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
What are you making a fuss about, dude?
Let's say we go check on him.
Yeah, let's see what he's got going on. What's up?
Hey, Nurse, you okay?
Nearest, you good, buddy?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a burly apple cart.
Yeah. But there's a problem.
I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
His little runner or flyer, whatever you want to call it, is kind of overwhelming.
A spark?
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost what? Lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say
yes.
long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding.
Okay.
Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
Wow.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this
Sproglet.
loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius.
Right.
Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Oh, it's near where we are headed. That's good. Maybe I should look into Camiro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Okay, providing a spark. Cool. We left Nearest, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards the narrow sleeping quarters of the Goblet Runner.
Time marches on, and the
Time
age of a new
marches
king
on.
draws nearer.
Yes. So we'll arrive to Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I'd take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A courage could never keep up to this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive to the town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting. Yes, we will meet with him as quickly as possible.
And barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Yes, we'll find out if our journey was worth it, and if this gamble pays off. Oh, that's kind of, wow.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Yeah, noticed that.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
I mean, people are getting kidnapped, right?
I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church.
Oh,
she lives
okay.
there, in Criganti Castle.
Okay,
I take it the locals
Castle.
are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne.
That's true, right?
Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Oh, right. Right.
Well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
That's right.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was us. We did that.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Yeah.
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
See, it's all about the food, I feel
You
like.
chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Right.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
This way. Oh boy. We're just rolling in. Oh. What is that?
Some kind of smoked dish?
Is that a bug?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Oh.
It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Gross.
Cooked to a delicate finish.
Gross.
Just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
good. Larval innards.
My favorite. Calico. Let's eat on the, on our little vehicle. I'll cook.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure.
Altenberg, what are you doing?
Taste is divine. Exquisite.
Really? I don't
You're
believe her.
Completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
Looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality.
Yes.
It's only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
Thanks, Stroll. I appreciate it. I've barely been into this thing and I already felt a spray of something gross. But as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
No, I'm lying.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit.
Oh.
It's harmless, I assure you.
Oh. Oh, gross. Oh. Yes.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
Oh, shit.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit.
Okay.
Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Okay, that's his hideout.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here?
Heismay's hideout is right there.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town
Let's
together.
work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due.
After
all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
No, thank you.
Now this.
What is that?
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
No.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
No. Stop. No, stop.
Tis altogether different from the roast.
Oh,
Tis
gross.
succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
Alright.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
Yes. This is not worth it, buddy.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet with the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Okay, sounds good. Beauty sleep it is. Alright, this looks like a good place to end this video for today. So if you made it this far, I am very thankful. Thank you so much. And remember, if you want to help support the channel, please like, comment, or subscribe for more. And with that, have a good night or day. Bye bye.